Hi, class. We're moving into the 14th week and into the new millennium, the 21st century. Geez. Everyone was wondering what was going to happen. We've been losing momentum in the labor movement for decades. From the 70s on down, we kept on getting fewer and fewer numbers. And our largest group of organized people are public employees. And we will see how they get attacked in Wisconsin and other places as we move through this week and next week. However, they seem to be getting more militant, and I shouldn't say militant, just more firm in their beliefs that they have rights as teachers and as public employees and federal employees, but public employees. I made a couple notes because it's just was such a bunch of things that happened that hadn't happened before. Now, I'm going to put up also The High Cost of Low Prices, which is a Walmart or anti-Walmart movie. I think it came out in the 90s, might have come out before that. However, it goes through why Walmart can have such cheap prices. So one of the things about Walmart is it started off saying, we sell only American. And that was a lot of hooey. So this movie has been put together by people who used to work there, going to the places where in China, in South America, in Mexico, where people are working, even I think in Africa, for a pittance, and children. So I'm going to put that movie up. But one of the things that really interested me is in the first 10 years of the 2000 millennium, the 21st century, Walmart gets sued twice, and they pay stiff fines, millions of dollars. So the question I would put out to you to think about is, why would they violate the law? And okay, it comes down to the point of, what does Walmart want? Does it want to have, it wants a lot of profits. Okay, they're the richest family in the United States. I mean, 3 of them are in the Walmart family that are the richest, top 10. But is it mostly about making money? I think so. One of the ways they make money, but it's also about power. You see, they don't want to have to sit down and talk to workers about workers' rights, because they don't believe that we, the people, should have any rights. They're from a long way of thinking of manifest destiny. The rich should do everything, get all the benefits, and the poor should work there, which is true. And some people like working at Walmart. They like saying hello to everybody. There's a lot of people there. They have fun, but they've been charged with fixing the documentation so that people don't get overtime. They've been charged with racism. They've been charged with sexism. They've been charged with not letting people work overtime, but telling them if they don't stay after their hours and finish up something, sometimes an hour or two's worth of work, don't bother coming back tomorrow. So in essence, they're forcing people to work for free. They don't supervise where they buy their products from. And they certainly don't buy their products from America, which they also go into towns. So this is the movie, so I guess I'm giving you a rundown on it, but I think I'm going to stop here because I don't want to make this long, and I'm already at 4 minutes. I wanted to go on to the other things about what the WTO did. I mean, a lot of people don't know about the World Trade Organization, and so it's really something important to look at because it is controlling working all over the world. And so the idea that in 1999, as we were coming to the end of a millennium and moving into the new 21st century, people converged on Seattle from India, from Europe, from South America, from Australia, from everywhere, including the labor movement in the United States. So they converged on it to say, hell no, you can't do this again. And one particular instance that I don't know if it gets really explained is how they're forcing people to buy GMO seeds. Now, these are called suicide seeds. What that means is you plant it, it grows a tomato plant, it dies. Now, in the past, it gives seeds off. The farmers collect those seeds and they replant. So it's like keeping the earth alive with natural stuff. But now these are all manufactured. They're all GMO, so genetically manufactured. So they just die, which means farmers, those poor farmers in the rest of the world where the agricultural business has not taken over, they can't compete. They have to go and buy another suicide plant every single year. And so this is what the Indian woman is talking about. I think it's a Mrs. Shiva. It's a fabulous, she's been fighting this for decades. Anyway, that's really important also about the WTO. Understanding, but looking at the coalition of peoples that came together, and that these coalitions are continuing on into Occupy, on into, it's just an amazing thing. Let me check my notes here. There's new ways of organizing. Okay, we're finding these little mini revolts. And the public employees, like teachers, are starting to really stand up. I think I mentioned that. So I'm going to leave you with this. I'm adding the High Cost of Low Prices movie. So if you want to watch it, and it's something to share with people, because too many people go in there and they think, oh, I got this shirt, I got it for $2.99, and the person who made it probably made 15 cents. And the person who's folding it and putting it back on the hanger or doing all that is making minimum wage. They've also been sued for locking people in. They found Russian immigrants locked in where they're supposed to clean all night long. They don't let them out till they come in the morning. So they've committed a lot of violations, but it's cheaper because the fines are not that high. Fines against unions bust a union, causes a union to collapse. But when you're making a profit, which unions don't make on their dues, but when you're making a profit as a corporation, that gets written off. And I'm kind of wondering right now, as I said that, can they take it off their taxes if they had to pay fines? Good question. All right, talk to you next week. Ciao.